Wait, no, what happened to this? Oh yeah, I went last time, didn't I? So it's off to Val Royal. So I've got Under Her Skin and Meet with Josephine. So let's do Meet with Josephine first, shall we? Let's bring ourselves Blackwall, Cole. Oh yeah, and for anyone who watches this, they got new portraits because I did their side quests. And for doing their side quests, if you choose certain things, the portrait changes. His is changed to like a snake or a horse. I'm not sure if that means like he's a traitor or something. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. But I know Iron Bulls. Basically, you have a choice between his people, the Chargers, his men, or the Kun, his country or his race. I chose the Chargers because I know what it does to him. It makes him very dull and quite very maniacal if you choose the Kun. Whereas the Charger, he stays his normal self. He stays that guy. A good guy, but that's why his pictures changed a bunch of dead Kunari, because he let that happen during his side quest. He chose his Chargers to live, pardon me, for the Kunaris to die. God, I can't stop burping. This should be a decent volume. I forgot to change the name of this, didn't I? I don't know why I did that. I forgot to do that. I just realized I forgot to change the name of the fucking video before I started streaming. So what I will do is... well, fuck it. I'll change it when the video comes out.
Disaster is what it is, and you know it.
Theirs were not the only houses affected by the loss of heaven.
The land is only part. The girl has run off to the Inquisition.
A calling deeper than death to a name.
Damn. Right, first, I want to do Josephine, because I don't know what happens to Josephine. I don't know what happens in the skin, so I'll get that one out of the way first. It's over this way. Let's go!
Leave a leash on them now? Salutations.
Salutations. Very fortune.
I can't believe this.
Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
Despair demons are vulnerable. Fire magic, that's obvious. Arcane horror. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, gruesome sight is for fuck's sake. I want to read it. Very nice.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Poivers.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archive. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Duke Paraquets.
But the Duparakets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Duparakets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I'll do what I can to stop these attacks, Josephine.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I think I may know how. The Duparakets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparaket could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Was there even a Comte?
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparaket to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, Orlais. May we conclude with my departure?
You can leave.
Go, then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady,
Looks like pink candy.
I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold.
Oh,
I feel
that's
safer with
yeah.
the
What
castle
was
walls
assassin?
around me.
Do you hear something?
Goodness, Comte Poivert, is that you? The lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
That's actually quite funny. Right, no, I don't want to go back to Skyhold just yet. I would love to go back to Val Royal. Val Royal. No one's actually probably watched the stream because I've accidentally left it labelled as a fucking Overwatch label. Eh, well, I'll change it when I finish the recording. Let's get this last one underway.
What happened here? Where's the man we're meeting? It seems Vicinius angered Calpurnia by sending her mistreated slaves. She was paying a fortune for literate slaves.
Curious. When she already has an army of Venatori. Unless these slaves were intended for a separate purpose.
An invoice for a shipment of slaves. That must have been Vicinius.
Unfortunately for him.
Let's look around. Shattered crystal. Let's find the pieces. Here's another one. The crystal's whole again, but... hold on.
Lady Calpurnia, I had no intention.
I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure.
No! Wait! Wait!
The crystal talks. What will they think of next? That speech came from the crystal. Dagna may make something of it.
don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
There's no cause for concern, Your Reverence.
With all due respect, you underestimate the effect this man has on the people's good opinion.
Do the people know how he's helped the Inquisition?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No. It takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I don't know if you're aware, but the assumption in some corners is that you and I are intimate.
But that's a lie. There's no truth to it at all.
Has that ever stopped anyone?
It should.
You're such an idealist. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Sure, my dude.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on a partial improvements to Skyhold.
Partial, I fucking graded the place as best I could.
Goodbye, Inquisitor.
And fuck you too, woman.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minrathus. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
Her old life must have been harsh if Corypheus seemed a better master.
Perhaps. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpurnia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna. The crystal you found on Vicinius fascinates her.
Thank you. Right, now I'm going to... Can I jump straight down? Fucking break my legs while I'm at it. Right, we'll go to Dagna, then Justina, because Justina is on the way to the what do you call it? The war table. Dagna. Dagna.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness. Memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor. I've made interesting... discoveries.
The fuck?
Under fear, demon.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepared as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
That looked like Corypheus and Calpurnia.
It was a memory stored in the crystal.
No. That was vital information. Did you see Calpurnia's expression? Their alliance may be less than harmonious.
Corypheus said Calpurnia was going to be a vessel. A vessel for what?
They spoke of power and demons. But Calpurnia is already a magister. Corypheus must have some other plan.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
Huh. I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn.
Why not just attack?
Why not attack Calpurnia head on?
You attract attention, Inquisitor. Her spies would see you coming. A single agent may slip in and out without notice. This crystal may yield great rewards.
Sure.
It seems only fitting to turn Calpurnia's tools against her.
Right.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Plant the crystal inventory headquarters. I'll be fucking doing that. Right. Next it's to Josephine. So I was doing. Shot a hole. Who this bloke?
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
No idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them. It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake. I assume you already know everything about this mess. There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you. Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair. Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
I'll go
We
Josephine.
can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits. I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the deux paraquets will solve this.
I have a feeling it's going to come back to bite
First,
me in the
we
ass.
need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
I've got more work out for myself, didn't I? Destroying the House of Proposed contract. Operation available. I don't. Liliana's back, so I guess she can do it. I don't know if Josephine's back from the quest I sent her, if I even sent her one. I can't mind. Counting all my monies. Right, first of all, let's get this checked out. You could. A letter has arrived in Skyl addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier brought. You coach upon a domain of higher power. You will answer to us. No sign except for a wax seal depicting the 6 crossed swords. Okay. Yeah, this one I'm going to keep doing just because I think it's quite important. But right now, actually, I'm going to wait the 20 minutes and I'll actually go see if there's anything else I can do just now. I don't really think there is. I'll go check all the companions because they may have something new to say or side quests to get. Vatic approves. Okay, Vatic. Let's go talk to everyone.
I've got a minute if you need something.
I want to know more.
I didn't want to fucking click that one, you fucking bastards. Right, I don't think Solace will have anything new, but let's try our luck.
Inquisitor.
Nope. Right, Dorian won't have anything new. I know the Night Enchanter won't have anything. Liliana I've just dealt with. Let's check Blackwall. We can buy some new shit. Fucking falling from heights of that was cool, man. This I do want to go and buy shit from here because his stuff is useful. Actually, before I do that, I can sell some stuff. Let's just get rid of that shite. Sell all that. It's not a lot, but I'll do. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And there we go. Shit, I'm gonna buy shit. I just sold everything. And after the other items, here we go. I can buy 2 free. There we go. Can I buy any more? No. Oh yeah, I can. Just a couple here and there. That's fine. That'll do. Jesus, still not enough. Actually, I was talking Blackwall. That's what I was gonna do. What is it? Doesn't have anything to say. Blackwall.
Inquisitor?
You got anything? Tell me thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition? I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Really?
We should return to our duties. As you wish.
That's a fucking creepy carve. I don't really want to use you just now. I don't have any much exotics just now. The bog unicorn is kind of cool. Hearts, no, I don't really want to use. Hunter Shade Dress, like, I'll use that just now. Aye.
That'll do fine.
Oh, so I had to speak with her. Alright, that's fine. I didn't know I had to speak with her.
It was an honest
Inquisitor.
It wasn't. Diseased, maybe.
Righty-roo then. I need to go back to talk to Josephine. I didn't realise I had to go back. I thought I'd already dealt with it. That's fine then. I didn't want to dispatch the assassins. The assassins. So no fucking French.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets.
Didn't want to be standing on the table.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
Okay, go to the war table and find the sponsor for that. It's another operation. Why are they all fucking operations? Right, let's go see how long, if I can get Josephine and that to do it, because the only ones there I can do it for fucking Liliana just now. Hey, so I did get a new one. Connections. This I actually kind of do want, because fucking struggling to get stuff. Right, but so let's just see if there's anything else. Secrets. Force gears training. Not much here else I want. Raider's posture. Advanced focus. Nah, then I'll put it into the connections one because it'll help buying shit. So on this side, break. We broke you and made something greater. Now it's your turn. Herald is revered. The Inquisition is respected by us. Reaver, you should be feared. Show me how they fear you. Oh, come on.
If you require any help finding this woman who leads the Venatori, I do keep contacts into Winter.
Thank you, but I must involve as few people as possible.
2 hours.
Calpurnia has a gift for ferreting out spies close to her door.
1 hour. Damn it. So the one that's going to be finished first is going to be fucking other side of the map, isn't it? Wait, wasn't it? Oh, right. The suggested level, minimum level, is here. The Frostback, sure, let's get this done. Well, we've got it here. I think this is actually part of the DLC. We've scoured the region to set up camp. Professor Kenrick and the scouts are gathering. They can find so far we've got a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Ready for hostile wildlife and angry Agvar. This place is dangerous. Well, no shit. What place isn't dangerous? Everywhere's fucking dangerous these days.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
That's Scottish accent.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Who was that?
I'm afraid I'm a little behind on my studies.
Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon.
Yeah.
There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Anytime, Inquisitor.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders. They'd be unstoppable.
We'll continue this another time.
Be careful out there.
So this is the DLC, right?
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes. While it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armorlings. It's clearly torn. That only happened. Then there's that dagger had to be a gift from Cordillus Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these Jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my I'm not certain it's related to...
to use a sword.
Sarah and I were just talking about you. We need you to settle a question for us.
Sarah's involved. So this question will be offensive.
Yes, probably. Sorry. You make friends with spirits in the Fade. So, are there any that are more than just friends? If you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
Look, it's a natural thing to be curious about.
For a 12-year-old?
It's a simple yes or no question.
Nothing about the Fade or spirits is simple. Especially not that.
So you do have experience in these matters?
I did not say that.
Don't panic. It'll be our little secret.
Ass.
Now who's 12?
What do they have against the Inquisition?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.